Hey, everybody, it's Christopher Dixieland Farm, and today I'm going to show off my little mini chainsaw. Here it is. So I am getting older, and I don't know if you've been following along with the channel, but I've been getting tennis elbow, which sounds wimpier than it really is. I mean, it's really painful where it hurts to lift things. Like, I mean, I scream out in pain, and I actually need surgery. I've already had surgery on this one, but I need surgery on this one. I can't actually afford to get the surgery, so I'm going to have to keep pushing it off for a bit. So we've got brush on our fence line, and holding the chainsaw is difficult. And then I saw somebody have one of these, and I'm like, oh, I got to get one of these. And they come in 4-inch, 6-inch, and 8-inch models, all different brands. It's probably all made by the same company. So this is a Beihong. It's the one that I chose. It seemed like it got the best reviews. It gets 2 batteries, and it's slow, but it does work. I have used it. Now this thing, you have to oil yourself. So I just went ahead and got a little squeeze bottle of oil. They sell units with an oiler, but basically it's just a little reservoir with a hole in it, so it just kind of spits out oil, and that's not really helpful. So this will do it. And the one thing that's you got to get your head around is this is a chainsaw. This will kill you. This will chop up body parts, right? So you gotta like think, hey, this is when you've got the big one, you're real conscious that hey, I could chop a leg off with this thing, but yeah, you can take a finger off, in 2 seconds with this thing. So be careful. It's got a thing so you can push your hand on it, but you shouldn't. Even that, you could still slip and oh, there goes I lose my finger. So this is really just kind of a guard for protection, which you can kind of kick out of the way if you needed to, but yeah, I wouldn't. It's more to get into the internal part. So let's go chop down some stuff so you can see it in action. And this is $70. 70.
No? He'd drink it if it was a beer.
You lush.
Oh, he wants his own. He don't want to share it with me. He wants his own. You want your own can?
It's because you're spit on it.
You don't want mommy's backwash. It's gross. See? Yes.
Let me just chew your can.
I just want to ruin it so you can have it. Oh, it's gross? That means it's gross. You don't like it.
All right.
So what do you think? It took a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter because my arms don't hurt. Plus, I would have had to chop up all the pieces anyway. If I was able to just fell the tree, and then I would have had to cut it up. So I just ended up cutting it up as I went along. And because of how tiny it is, I was able to get my hand in quite a bit deeper, which I wouldn't have been able to do with the main chainsaw. Also, I was able to get real close to the fence board, but not actually cut the fence board. I don't think I would have had that fine control with the normal chainsaw either. So here, let's take a look. So this is what I got it up to. Right here was about where my limit was, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get the bottom, but it'll only take me a couple of seconds with the chainsaw to just knock that off, and then it's done. So I only have to hold a traditional chainsaw for just 30 seconds, and then I'm done. And even if I'm not done, I think that's pretty impressive. Now I did have to change batteries, but that's because the other one wasn't charged that I was cutting with, so I'm more than happy with the purchase. And the reason is not because it's the greatest chainsaw, it's because my arms don't hurt. I can actually do the work, and that's important. So I can do this fence line, I can get real close, I can cut down all the little things. I think 4 to 6 inches is about the limit of what you're going to be able to cut with this, but even still, you'd be able to make a good start with this thing and then go in with a regular chainsaw and finish it off if you needed to. So I will just kind of go down the line as the time permits. And of course, cutting the tree is not the whole thing. I've got to get rid of that pile now, so I've got to bring it to a burn pile and then burn it. So getting rid of it is the other half of the equation. So I'm going to take the tractor here and pull it to a section where I can burn it at some point. Not today. That's it for today. That's all I'm doing today, and that's it for the video. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care.